Hey investors, welcome to our latest update on the most promising healthcare stocks to consider as of April 30th, 2025. That's right, we're talking about the companies at the forefront of innovation, the ones pushing the boundaries of medicine and most importantly, poised for monster growth. These companies have been selected based on recent performance, growth potential, and analyst sentiment. So buckle up, because we're diving into the exciting world of healthcare and uncovering the stocks that could make you some serious money. We all know Pfizer, right? They're the big dogs, the ones who knocked it out of the park with their COVID-19 vaccine. But let me tell you, this company is so much more than just a one-hit wonder. Pfizer is firing on all cylinders, folks. They're pouring money into research and development, with a pipeline bursting at the seams with potential blockbusters. We're talking cutting-edge treatments for cancer, rare diseases, and even inflammation. This is a company that refuses to stand still, and that's what we like to see. But wait, there's more. Pfizer isn't afraid to open that wallet and make some strategic acquisitions. They're buying up promising smaller companies left and right, adding even more fuel to their growth engine. This is a company that's built for the long haul, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Pfizer is a buy. Now let's talk about a true titan of the healthcare industry, Johnson & Johnson. This company is a behemoth, with its tentacles in everything from pharmaceuticals to medical devices. We're talking Band-Aids, Tylenol, and cutting-edge surgical equipment. You name it, J&DJ probably makes it. And the best part? They're making money hand over fist. In 2024, J&DJ raked in a staggering $88.8 billion in revenue and $14.1 billion in net income. These guys are printing money, but it's not just about the numbers, folks. Johnson & Johnson has a rock-solid reputation and a AAA credit rating, which is about as good as it gets in the corporate world. They're a safe bet, a blue-chip stock that belongs in every portfolio. This is a company that's built to weather any storm, and that's the kind of stability you want in your investments. Don't miss out on this healthcare giant. Hold on to your hats, because we're about to talk about a company that's at the forefront of the digital health revolution, United Health Group. These guys are the undisputed kings of health insurance and services, with their United Healthcare and Optum segments dominating the market. But they're not resting on their laurels, no sir. United Health Group is constantly innovating, using technology to improve healthcare delivery and make it more affordable. We're talking telemedicine, data analytics, and personalized care, all powered by cutting-edge technology. This is the future of healthcare, and United Health Group is leading the charge. Their diversified offerings and laser focus on digital health put them in the driver's seat for explosive growth. Don't miss this opportunity to get in on the ground floor of the digital health revolution. Now let's talk about a company that's been a household name for decades. Merck. These guys are the real deal, with a long and storied history of developing life-saving medications. And today they're still at the top of their game, with a particularly strong presence in oncology and vaccines. Their blockbuster cancer drug, Keytruda, and their HPV vaccine, Gardasil, are generating billions in revenue. And the good times are only just beginning. But wait, there's more. Merck isn't afraid to make bold moves, and their recent acquisition of Prometheus Bioscience is a game-changer. This move gives them a stronger foothold in the rapidly growing market for immunology treatments. Listen up, because we're about to talk about a company that's a master of adaptation, AbbVie. They faced a major challenge when their blockbuster drug, Humira, lost its exclusivity. But did they crumble? Did they panic? No way. AbbVie took it in stride and came out swinging with new treatments like Skyrizi and Rinvoq, which are already generating impressive sales. And they didn't stop there. They went out and acquired Allergan, the maker of Botox, further diversifying their portfolio and adding another cash cow to their stable. This is a company that knows how to roll with the punches and come out on top. With their recent acquisition of Cerevel Therapeutics, AbbVie is poised to make a big splash in the world of neuroscience. Now let's talk about a company that's a true unsung hero of the healthcare industry, Thermo Fisher Scientific. These guys may not be developing the latest blockbuster drugs, but they're providing the essential tools and technologies that make those discoveries possible. We're talking about everything from lab equipment and reagents to diagnostic testing kits and software. Thermo Fisher is the company behind the scenes, powering the entire life sciences industry, and business is booming. Their diversified portfolio and strategic acquisitions have put them in a prime position to capitalize on the ever-growing demand for their products and services. This is a company that's firing on all cylinders, and their stock is a solid bet for investors looking for long-term growth. Chapter 7. Abbott Laboratories, a dividend aristocrat. Now, let's talk about a company that's a true investor's dream, Abbott Laboratories. These guys are a dividend aristocrat, which means they've increased their dividend for an incredible 52 consecutive years. That's right, 52 years of putting more money in their shareholders' pockets year after year. Talk about a company that's committed to rewarding its investors. But don't think for a second that they're resting on their laurels. Abbott Laboratories is a true innovator with a diversified healthcare portfolio that spans diagnostics, medical devices, nutrition, and pharmaceuticals. They're constantly developing new products and expanding into new markets, ensuring their continued growth and profitability. Chapter 8. Eli Lilly, the trillion-dollar drug maker? Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to talk about a company that's on an absolute tear, Eli Lilly. These guys have hit the jackpot with their revolutionary weight loss drugs, Mounjaro and Zepbound. These drugs are changing the game, and the world is taking notice. In fact, Mounjaro alone raked in a mind-blowing $2.2 billion in sales in just the fourth quarter of last year. Analysts are predicting even bigger things for Eli Lilly, with some even speculating that they could become the first trillion-dollar pharmaceutical company. And let's not forget about their other blockbuster drugs, like Trulicity for diabetes and Verzenio for breast cancer. This is a company that's firing on all cylinders, and their stock is a must-buy for any investor looking for explosive growth potential. Chapter 9. CVS Health, your one-stop shop for health. Now let's talk about a company that's a true giant in the healthcare industry, CVS Health. These guys are everywhere, with their ubiquitous pharmacies on seemingly every corner. But there's so much more than just a place to pick up your prescriptions. CVS Health is a powerhouse in pharmacy services and health insurance, making them a true one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. They're constantly expanding their offerings, adding new services like telemedicine and in-store clinics, making healthcare more accessible and affordable for millions of Americans. This is a company that's deeply embedded in the fabric of our healthcare system, and their stock is a solid bet for investors looking for stability and growth in a constantly evolving industry. Chapter 10. Bristol Myers Squibb, a focused approach to healthcare. Last but not least, let's talk about a company that's a true stalwart in the pharmaceutical industry, Bristol Myers Squibb. These guys are laser-focused on developing innovative treatments for some of the world's most challenging diseases, with a particular emphasis on oncology, immunology, and cardiovascular diseases. Their impressive portfolio of blockbuster drugs includes Opdivo for cancer, Eliquis for blood clots, and Orencia for rheumatoid arthritis, and they're not slowing down anytime soon. Bristol Myers Squibb is constantly investing in research and development, ensuring that they stay at the forefront of medical innovation. This is a company that's committed to improving the lives of patients around the world, and their stock is a solid choice for investors looking for exposure to the ever-evolving world of pharmaceuticals. Outrow, don't miss out on these healthcare winners. There you have it, folks. 10 healthcare stocks that are absolutely crushing it in 2025. These companies represent a mix of established healthcare giants and emerging innovators, offering a range of investment opportunities in the sector. Whether you're looking for steady growth, dividend income, or the potential for explosive gains, there's something here for everyone. But remember, as with any investment, it's crucial to do your own research and make informed decisions. Consider your own financial goals, risk tolerance, and investment timeline before hitting that buy button. As always, it's advisable to conduct thorough research or consult with a financial advisor to align investments with your individual goals and risk tolerance. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates on the best investment opportunities. Remember, in the world of investing, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay ahead of the curve, and watch those portfolios grow.